Hello everyone, my name is Victor Sonia and today I will be talking about vision. This is going to be a two-part series. In the first part I'll talk about the importance of vision, and in the second part I will be talking about how to incorporate visionary thinking into your organization. Listen, Steve Jobs, Richard Branson, there's a pattern to what seems to be their madness. There's a way visionary leaders think, and what you want to do is you want to incorporate this. It doesn't matter if it's the factory worker or top management. Everybody within your organization needs to be running with the vision, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So for those of you who have been requesting this video on vision, here it is. I will be doing it. Let's start real quick. What is vision? Vision is the mental picture of the future. It's the picture you've created of that place where you want to go. Now, you can write it down, you can have it in your head, but most times you always say, write it down. Constantly remind yourself of the vision. Everybody in your organization needs to know what the vision is. They need to know what they're working towards. Think about this. In the 1990s, early 80s, there was this place, barren land, absolutely nothing, mostly dust. And there comes a man called Ibn Maktoum. He just had a vision and he shared it with his people. He began to build world-class hospitals, world-class universities, world-class hotels that stand on water, absolutely standing on water. Guess what? Today everybody knows Dubai. Dubai is a place people want to go on vacation. It's one of the top spots for vacation in the whole world. Why? A man had a vision, and that vision created this world-class city. That's the power of vision. That's what vision can do for you and for your organization. So the first reason why you need to have a vision is because vision helps you get back on track. That is one of the most important reasons why you need to have a vision. When Steve Jobs was kicked out of Apple stocks began to just go down, down, down. Guess what? They brought Steve Jobs back in. Steve Jobs looked around and Apple had thousands of products. He was like, what's going on in this place? You know what Steve Jobs did? He streamlined all the products. That's one of the things vision is able to do for you. Vision is able to provide you with a laser sharp focus. He was like, this is not going to cut it. He streamlined the products into 3 top products because he had a vision to be number one. And in being number one, he knew we can't be number one with so many things going on. So vision helps you get back on track. Steve Jobs got Apple back on track, and Apple became the number one company, which was his vision all along. It became the number one brand in the world, not just in the United States. Apple became the number one brand in the world. Remarkable feat, I tell you. The second thing vision does for you is vision provides you with motivation. Think about this. A runner who's running a marathon, there's no end line. They just tell you, come down, and then you're going to start the race, and we'll determine where you'll end. And then you run, run, run. You take water from the boys, you drink up, you take cups, you drink up, you keep running. They keep telling you, keep going, you're getting close, keep going, you're getting. That's a recipe for disaster. Pretty soon, you will drop out of that race because there is no end goal in sight. Without a vision, the people don't know where they're going to. Without a vision, some people say, the people perish. There needs to be a vision, and you need to constantly have it in front of your people. If things are wobbling within your organization right now, if people are all over the place, you need to ask yourself, do our people know what our vision is? Are our people constantly keyed into our vision? Do they key into that vision? Do they buy into that vision? Are they working towards that vision every single day? And if your people actually buy into the vision, the second question you ask yourself is, how can we promote this to become part of our culture where the people constantly have the vision right in front of them? There has to be a synergy between the people you have and the vision. And that brings me to the third point. This is the one I love most. Vision helps determine the type of people you hire. Yes, your vision does that for you. The reason is simple. Your organization has its values. There are things you stand for. And there are people you hire. The people you hire have to have the same values as you do. If your vision is to become the number one brand in your industry and you promote ethical values, and a dude comes along who lies all day long, I mean, everything he spews out is lies, guess what? Right there at the interview, you have to tell him, sorry bro, this job is not for you. If it's a miss, sorry lady, this job is not for you. That is the power of vision. I always tell young people, you have the power to bring people into your life. You choose your friends and don't let your friends choose you as much as possible. It's the same thing within your organization. You can bring people in who align with your vision. It's like magic when that happens. Don't just bring in people because they're looking for a job. Bring in people whose value align with yours. The fourth thing vision does is vision allows you to build strategically in your organization. So everything you do, everything you build, everything you plan, long-term, short-term, is around your vision. And this is the reason why some organizations succeed, because the whole thing revolves around who we are, knowing who we are, knowing who we are not. That is the power of vision. The last thing vision does for you is vision provides you with that big picture and lets you know that your vision is attainable. When you have the vision in front of you, there's something to work towards. And you just tell yourself, you know what? We're going to do this. Let me give you an example. May 25, 1961, J.F. Kennedy walks into a joint session of Congress and he tells them, he says, we have to put a man on the moon in the next 10 years. That feat was achieved in less than 10 years. Even though JFK did not live to see it, he had shared a vision with the entire American people and everybody bought into the vision. We're not just going to catch up with the Russians in space exploration. We're going to be #1 in the world. That was the vision. America would be #1 in the world. No more, no less. In less than 10 years. That's the amazing thing when you have a vision. He didn't say, you know, we have to surpass the Russians. The Russians have put a man in orbit. Let's just do something and try to beat the Russians. No, he was specific. We have to be #1 in space exploration and put a man on the moon. And that was how he accomplished it. You have to define it. You have to know exactly what the vision is, and then you work towards achieving it. So, develop a vision for yourself today. Develop a vision for your organization today. Don't miss the next part where I'll be talking about how to form synergies and how to promote visionary thinking within your organization. Until that part comes to you, I tell you, chase excellence and success will always find you.